Having everybody up there pulling each other up, nobody caring about who you're with, where you came from, girls helping guys, man, it was awesome.
It requires a team. It requires an entire group effort.
You can do Everest if you get enough speed going into it.
Amazing 30-foot water slide that goes straight through a wall of 5-foot flames. When you're standing on the top of this thing, you're looking straight down into the flames saying, am I about to do this damn obstacle?
Having everybody up there pulling each other up, nobody caring about who you're with, where you came from, girls helping guys, man, it was awesome.
It requires a team. It requires an entire group effort.
You can do Everest if you get enough speed going into it, but the ditch kind of screws you up. You got to jump and then you're keep your momentum. So it was great. It was a lot more challenging than Everest, so I like that a lot.
Fortunately, I got on the bottom and people were walking up to me, and then another person said, may I use you, man, I use you. And next thing I knew, I was there for 40 minutes. I'm like, yeah, you can go ahead too.
And all I could see was his hand, and that was just the goal. Grab his hand, and I know I'm going to get up there.
My name's Nolan Comble. I'm head of course design here at Tough Mudder.
I'm Ashley Ellison, the director of events at Tough Mudder. We load in our dumpsters, we line them, we build ramps that go up to them, and then we fill them up with water and then dump a lot of ice into them. Between 70,000 and 80,000 pounds of ice to keep it running for the weekend.
During the event day, that water is going to sit at about 34, 35 degrees all day long. We'll probably unload about 20 pallets worth of ice. We'll go through 2 full semi-trucks. One fun thing about this obstacle is we change the color in it almost every event.
The best way to get through Arctic Enema is to just not think about the fact that you're jumping into a dumpster filled with ice, because the moment you hesitate, that's the moment you're not going to do it.
The second you hop in, all your muscles decide to work against you. It's like eating ice cream and getting punched in the balls in the exact same time. Too many people try to wade in and try to feel it out, and they get to the board, and like I said, you don't realize how much muscle you've lost at that point, and you can't quite work the courage to get your body hunched over to get under.
This is one of the obstacles you wouldn't think of is very focused on camaraderie, but when you get in there, it's such a shock to your system that you kind of get very disoriented. So you really have to rely on the people who have just gotten out to really say, hey guys, you have to get out of here.
I didn't expect it to be nearly that cold. And there's a plank in the middle with barbed wire on top, so you have to go under.
You have to go under, and I couldn't even move.
Couldn't get out of that fast enough. My mind was telling me move, but I froze there.
You're just like, you can't do anything. You're just there.
I saw some people kind of inching their way in, and
no, you can't do that.
Rip the Band-Aid off fast.
We actually really loved just jumping into the ice bar.
The thought of 10,000 volts is more psychological than physical.
A lot of people don't actually think that it's real.
You've got to go through, and when you go through, you're going to get shocked.
We got about 1,000 wires, there's 500 pounds of wood, about 20 feet wide and about 40 to 50 feet long. It takes 3 to 4 guys to work on it. Sometimes we'll run it with multiple controllers depending on the ground conditions underneath to ensure that we empower all the wires evenly. As with any electrical device, when you short it out, the current has to go somewhere, and in this case it goes into your body.
It's very interesting to see the different ways that people will try to get through it. You usually see people maybe 10 feet out, maybe take a moment to collect themselves mentally, get themselves psyched up, and then just attack it. Some people will just try to just run through as fast as they can. You see other people crawling through. You see some people kind of trying to dodge all the wires. The thing that I think is so cool about this is it's kind of the great equalizer on the course. So many of our obstacles really favor the kind of the burly, strong man, but he's actually the one who gets hurt the most by this one. He's got a lot more body surface area.
And a lot of people go through as a team. Rather than go through by yourself and suffer alone, you're sort of taking it on together as a group, and I think that's really what Tough Mudder is all about. On the other side, you see the beer and you see your orange headband, and it's waiting for you at the finish, and it gets you through it.
That's kind of the one where you're like, whoa, are these people crazy?
And you're a little nervous because we saw people kind of going down, getting shocked.
So I got like 3 of them right across the chest right away.
It knocked me straight on my ass. And I got tagged on my calf and went down hard.
Just kind of did the bob and weave.
Just put the arms over the head, and
then once you got to the end, there was pretty much a wire hanging down every 6 inches, so it was a guarantee that you were going to get shocked.
Just run through it, power through it, you can't be scared of it.
Just for future reference, you feel it in your nuts. Just wanted you guys to know that.
Can't wait to do it again.
This is the Everest obstacle behind me here, and this is one of those obstacles that we've had it for about a year now, and I think its reputation is starting to precede itself. Definitely one of our more complex obstacles in terms of a build. It takes about 150 man-hours to construct this thing. It weighs about 3 tons, generally about 15 feet, so it's a pretty massive obstacle. Mostly plywood with what they call FRP on the front of it to give it that nice slickness. So we wanted to have a design that we could build anywhere. Let's create something where you really have to run hard to get up it, and if you can't quite get there, you're going to slide all the way back down. It may be a little bit painful. It's going to be mentally something that is going to grate on you, and emotionally if you've got people here watching you. From time to time we might put a little lubricant on there. We've tried some soap, we've tried just plain water. Probably the best one is we'll use a little bit of vegetable oil. Participants don't even know that we're putting it on there until they're finding themselves sliding backwards. You do see a lot of different tactics employed out here.
The best way to get up Everest is to start as far back as you possibly can and then to hit a sprint right away.
The people that really do attack it, run as hard as they can and then jump at that exact right moment are the ones who can get up there by themselves. You really do need to have a lot of teamwork on this obstacle, and it is really, because of that, one of the best and one of the most fun obstacles as well. You'll see people hanging out up top, sometimes for 20 minutes, half an hour, helping everybody who comes along.
People had formed a human chain going up the obstacle, so you had to sort of climb up a whole chain of mudders just to reach the top. Initially you think, oh, teamwork, the team that you're participating with, but when you're out there, it's actually everybody is on your team.
She's fierce. She's way fierce.
Very few people can run up it on their own.
Random people helped me, so I stayed up there and helped a couple more people up.
Strangers helping each other out, it was great. That kind of teamwork is kind of inspiring.
You had to run as hard as you could and just jump and hope somebody grabbed you, otherwise you were ass out.
One of the obstacles that you're going to see on the Legionnaire's Loop is fire in your hole. Amazing 30-foot water slide that goes straight through a wall of 5-foot flames. When you're standing on the top of this thing, you're looking straight down into the flames saying, am I about to do this damn obstacle?
Nothing else like it on the course. You take the slide, you have the fire going both sides.
You just skid across the water before you submerge.
Awesome! Wow! Got some air coming off of that. It's a splash of muddy water. It's the pinnacle of where you want to be.